Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome to week 4 of Clan Wars. We've got Pboop versus Totoro Gang, and due to trying to get everyone together here for the live matches, Eel has commandeered Totoro Gang as their leader for today, and I've commandeered Pboop. So we're gonna start things off actually with me versus Eel. Excuse me. And yeah, give me 1 second here. Alright. Alright. So here we go. We're having to pull mulligans to kind of compensate, keep the event going, just kind of with whoever is here reporting for duty. Alright, what am I gonna play against Eel? Yeah, with the Scorpion. Alright, here we go. Some first-person filthiest play here to start things out. A little bit rusty, but you know, ToothandTail's like riding a bike. Yeah, I think me and Eel are pretty well matched, I would say. I think we're about even skill. Not to brag, but I feel like maybe I'm a little better than Eel, but I think we're generally about the same. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong saying that. I think both Eel and I, you know, like when we're practiced and stuff, I'm sure we're pretty well matched, and I think we're both a little out of practice. So yeah, let's see. Let's find out. I don't want to... I shouldn't have said that. I should say he's better than me, right? That way, if I lose, I can be like, well, see, I told you guys. And then if I win, it's like, oh, PogChamp. Now that I said I'm better, then now the expectation is for me to win, right? Alright, what am I even going to do? Well, I have a nice back base. Might just go 8 farm double, nothing crazy. Should I play the expand game? Let's see what he's doing. I do have moles, so I can be a bastard if I want. Oh, a little lag, but I think we're good. Alright, he's expanding. He actually went single expand. Ooh, the lagging is happening. So that means I can expand, and I could probably sell one of these. Some cams going. Alright, this isn't quite... There is an attack path this way I need to be cognitive of. Cognizant? I think it's cognizant. Isn't that the right word? Swirls? More and more swirls, okay. I might be in a little trouble. I don't have that much tier 1 right now, but it's on the way. He might have tried to debate me with his expansion. Maybe I fell for it. Mostly interested if he's putting any farms on this. Okay, he's farming a little bit. And he's getting tier 2. Okay, so I can sell... I think, honestly, since I have the cams out, I could probably do this. Maybe this is a little too greedy. But I feel safe because he's only got 9 squirrels and I've got 3 squirrels, 2 cams, so I don't think he can really attack right now. And this will give me a nice eco advantage. I'm pretty sure I gotta be ahead on farms now. There's no way that he's got more than me. You might have just thrown him down. Okay. Let's see what else he's doing. Anything crazy? No. Alright. He's probably got cams. Could go into double cam. Finish up the 16 farms, and then what? Woof next? Ooh, Snaky Boy. Other cam should live, come on! Dude, why is it still poison? Good lord! It was out of combat forever, does it not? get unpoisoned through combat anymore? No, this is not good. I don't have enough tier 1. He's forcing on me with his snakes. I can't believe that can't, like, never stop poisoning. I didn't have enough tier 1. I didn't expect him to move out. Okay. Tell you what, though, maybe I can get the snake. Here, got the snake. Came alive! Probably taking too much damage. I mean, a lot of those farms are about to die off anyways. Try to counterattack with some moles, maybe? This feeling to heal up. It took a lot of farms now. Farms are about to die anyways. I think I win this race. Alright, if I can survive the counterattack, maybe I win? Show people that snakes are not so bad. Alright, we're bailing.
Dang
it, I don't think it's gonna work. Ah, damn, you got a wolf too? How do you afford a wolf? I like no economy. That was fun. Where did I mess up? I didn't expect him to attack, to be honest, right then. And I didn't have enough tier 1. I think that's really all it was. I also didn't expect the snakes. Why do I have a Discord thing? Alright. Alright, so point for eel. Nicely done. Okay, let's go. I wish I had my moles. This is a short rush map. Still heal you guys. Oh no. guys.
Yes, Fetiam Gals.
Alright, not bad. He could down 3 tier 1 more in City.
Я ж не сын моё, клижиньё. To je zauhio.
Nice. Tight. Alright, this is what the MGs are for. This guy's probably gonna counterattack. But I have an MG! Yeah, buddy. Alright, that's great. Let's let that MG heal. Sell it off. I just move out when I get my units. I'll let that heal all the way so I get a full refund.
Tabil. This is your tell here.
Alright, let's rock and roll. Nice. Come on, Eel, that's GG, man. Give it up. Let me make sure he's not doing anything crazy. Next attack from Cams. Should be enough. Try and get into some tier 2. He's being resilient, I'll give him that. Okay, yeah, this should definitely be it. I just gotta not. Gotta engage it right. Got my cams here, okay. I see you trying to be sneaky. Yeah, I'm so far ahead of this game. Just gotta let my slow ass units get here. Alright, next, trying to go concave. Alright, here we go, 1-1. Eel and I have both taken control of our clans because our leaders aren't here. Alright. I'm gonna play a little different this time. I think I want to go Skunk Pigeon. Am I an idiot for not taking cams? Find out.
This is your
want to do some skunk pigeon stuff into a boar, I think. Alright, we're pretty far away. So should I just go second base into floor push? Oh, do I not have a... Oh, come on. That would be fair. Eel doesn't really have a good expansion either. Well, I guess I have the better one. This one on the high low ground, not too bad. I hope he's not rushing. I kind of didn't scout him again because this map's so big and weird. I should have, though. So I might actually just expand first. Double squirrel. Or should I get lizards? Try it. Let's see how he expands. Okay, he scouted my expansion. So we got 3 tier 1. So I wonder if I just go mass tier 1 with some pigeons. Because he's probably going snake. It's either going to be snake or cam. I probably... Oh, the lag. Come on, eel. Probably actually can do this. So I think I'm going to have a moment before he attacks. He's probably not going to attack until his tier 3's done. Or his tier 2, rather. So I get down a couple farms. And I think I just built a lot of squirrel. Maybe a little bit of, actually... Shit, if it's snakes, I want wizard. But if it's cams, I want tier squirrel. So I think this is good. 15 squirrels. Okay, he went snake. So just gotta keep him off the place. Snake! Pure tier 1 against snake, and I have an economic advantage, so it feels really good. Feel really good right now. Kill this pig and back up. I don't want to overextend. Let me get out of here. Oh, the pigeons have been fantastic. Alright, I just want to get a deep scout. Okay. He's going for a lot of eco. That's really greedy. Let's get more lizards. And let's push again, I think. Actually, give me a few seconds to build some lizards here. I might just wait. Wait for some of these lizards to produce, build some more farms, and then move out. Alright, I think we have enough now. Alright, let's rock and roll. Ooh, the mines! I wasn't expecting that. Oh, did he sold out of his snakes? I think I still have enough. Some good mine hits. sold out of his snakes for tier 1. That was smart. He's targeting him though. Man, pigeons. Dude, you see it? How much tanking the units are doing for these pigeons? Just 3 pigeons, man. That's all you need. Alright, that's good game. GG. Those are some fun matches. I really enjoyed it. Okay. Nicely done. Eel, I'm going to kind of rely on you to do some organizing here. Alright, we got Premium Bow here now. So hopefully he can, Okay. Alright. So we got Premium Bow in the chat. Alright. So no, that was a real match. That counts. That's 1 point. Alright, tell you guys what. Let me see. Olive hasn't got to play a tournament game yet. Okay. I'm gonna do the replay set. Oh wait. Wait, Lego versus who though? Alright, fine. Let's see. Okay. Sorry everybody, we're trying to figure out some stuff behind the scenes. Wait, Zen is here. Oh, oh, Kipo? Yeah, that'd be good. Alright. Okay, so I think we're gonna do Kipo versus Lego Man. Oh, hype for Kipo. Kipo's a great player, great caster. Lego Man here. Lego Man's ready. I think we're getting it all sorted out. We just gotta, oh, I should probably reset the scores here. Alright, Kipo's coming. Alright, so we just need to replace one player for the 2v2. Alright, there's Kipo. Here we go. 1v1 Kipo versus Lego Man. It's gonna be good. Kipo's a very strong player, very great caster. Cool to see him hanging out today. I like the deck. Let's see what Lego Man brings to the table. Both these are strong players here. Definitely Premier League players, so I think we got a nice even match on our hands. I haven't seen Kipo play in a while. I'm not sure what he's running these days. I can't remember what side of... Does anybody in chat remember what side of the Wolf Owl war Kipo was on? The Wolf Owl patch really divided the community, right? You were either Wolf Owl or you were like against it morally, like epically. I think he played. I want to say Kipo was. I can't remember. I think he was. Could be wrong. Yeah, he was Darth Kipo. Yeah, that's right. Specifically because the Wolf Owl. In the bottom, Lego Man for Pboop, and up top, Kipo. Yeah, I think Kipo would be great in this meta. I like his deck. That's actually really similar to what I was just playing with. You know, minus, I think I was going like Wolf instead of Boar. Lego Man, though, always, I really like this style out of Lego Man. We've seen him, I think it kind of reminds me a little bit of Melvin Fro last season as well. These skunk pigeon kind of pushes in the early game. Having the snakes available, you know, is a great weapon against the chameleons, against the tier 3. I mean, the snake from Kipo is very fantastic. I'm sorry, from Lego Man is very fantastic against most of the units in Kipo's deck. Yeah, he joined the dark side. That's right. That's what I thought. I thought he was a Wolf Owl player, but I didn't want to tarnish his good name if I was wrong. So pretty mild early game. Kind of weird map. It's hard to say who I like it for better. I like it for Lego if it's a 2-base game. I think the second base is a little awkward for Kipo. I mean, he can just take this one up here, but it's just a bit far away. Or he can take this one, but it's on the low ground right next to a high ground. The Lego Man can like come poke in with the snakes from the high ground or something. But if the game goes long and goes past just 2 bases, then I definitely like it better for Kipo, obviously, because he's got 4 grist mills right in his front yard like that. Meanwhile, Lego Man does have a 3rd base option. It's a little bit over to the side, but if Lego kind of plants his feet right here, he'd be just fine. There is little sneaky ways you can get around to the back door of Lego's base. Curious if that will come into play or not. Kipo does have some lizards, and I love it when people just build like 2 lizard warrens like this. And that way you could try to do some plays like this, right? And if you get caught, you lose your lizards, it's not the end of the world. You didn't lose like all of your tier 1, you know? You just lost a handful. So Kipo is going to move out with the Metal Gear Solid Chameleon. Planting its feet for now. Curious if he's probably just going to try to maybe poke down this pig, but Lego Man's got his units in a good spot. I don't think that Chameleon would get away with it. Look at this, Lego Man even keeping this one snake in the back, trying to realize that there is this backdoor harassment option available for Kipo. And look at this, Kipo is moving in. Oh, he's gonna do a double-pronged attack, sign my mousepad. I don't think it's gonna work as well as he's setting it up to, but this is awesome. Oh, Lego Man sniffed it out, though. He knows. And this is not gonna work for Kipo at all. However, the chameleons are coming in from the front, so the idea is that you... Look at this, Kipo. What sick place, but can he get the cams out? Is the question. He burrows back. Oh my god, he got a pig. And he lost a few lizards, but you know what? That was so try-hard and awesome. Like, I love it when people really pull off the multi-pronged attacks. Great job from Lego revealing these cams. He's gonna kill one with the poison. Hey, music's a little loud. Oh, thank you. Let me mess with my OBS settings. Here, Yeah, the sound effects music should be pretty low compared to my voice. Let me know if that's better. But that was really cool. Sasha comes to mind as one of the first players to really pioneer those flank strategies. She was very good with it with snakes in one of the previous patches, and I think since then players have really been trying to utilize that a little more. It's silent now. Oh no, did I turn it down too much? Well, the music's not really playing at the moment, to be fair. Alright, I adjusted it again. Let me know, chat. Let me know for the show. Yeah, the music's like not really playing at the moment. Okay, perfect, says Olive. Nice, thanks, man. Okay, so we are getting into 2 base economies. I got a little wrapped up with that cool harassment that Kipo did, multi-prong attack, and the lizards did kind of did their job. And here Kipo goes again with some more harassment. This falcon, maybe it's gonna burst down a Warren. Lego Man was taking that third base as it's going down. It's just a dead falcon, so nice try from Kipo, but it doesn't quite work. And here comes Boar. Boar on the way, but Boar Fox, actually. However, I don't know, like, Wolf Snake? Ooh, I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out. I feel like my brain is saying Lego Man, but my heart's saying Kipo for some reason. Like, I want to see the Fox plays, you know? That's always really fun. But with the Wolf Buff Snakes and the Falcons to burst down the Boar, and then the Snakes can tag the Fox when the Fox dies, and you get the Wolf Buff, so everything's fast. I feel like Lego Man's comp is better here, and the Boar is really not even going to be that great, since Lego doesn't have a lot of tier 1. He hasn't scouted it yet, but it's a pretty safe assumption, to be honest. The Boar Fox is very meta at the moment, so Lego is going to come in here and scout. And... wow. That is so crazy. I was not thinking these were good Warren placements from Kipo, to be perfectly honest, but from this scout path of Lego Man, like, coming in like this, that was, like, right out of the vision. He hit him in plain sight, and it worked. Oh, my God. Alright, has Kipo seen the wolf yet? No, okay. But Kipo has seen it's a lot of tier 2. So he probably realizes the boar is not going to be the best thing in the world, since there's not a lot of tier 1. But at the same time, the boar is just going to be a big meat shield, right? And then the explosion, like, it's still going to get value. Like, that's what makes the boar so good. It's, even when it gets, like, killed immediately, in some ways it's still giving you a lot of value, just because that huge HP pool and the explosion. Okay, here we go! Kipo with a great concave, moving in from 3 sides here. Needs to be careful of the Fox. The Fox is going to go down. But the raw power of Lego Man, let's see if his army's gonna just clear this. It looks like it might. Oh, the commander goes down from Kipo because the snake tags. All the skunks did a great job in that engagement. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Lego Man's had the army value there. I think I think losing the Fox was really unfortunate for Kipo. Great job. I mean, tactically, Kipo's just been phenomenal this game. You know, multi-pronged attacks, harassments. He had a huge concave there with his army. He really tried to position everything to get the maximum surface area. And Kipo's gonna move in again. He's got a lot of Falcons in the air, which can DPS extremely fast, and all of a sudden, Lego Man's army is starting to melt. But the Falcons are eventually cleaned up. However, Kipo does kill the wolf. So now Kipo can go home. What's the cells gonna be? Is he gonna prioritize the tier 1 or the tier 2? Looks like the tier 2. He's got the boar here. Kipo also got the full saturation on the third base. Lego Man did not, so Kipo does have a bit of an eco lead. We are gonna get into another engagement here. Without the wolf this time to help, the skunk gas is quite nice. Kind of the budget boar here for Lego Man. And the boar goes down yet again. Let's see if Lego can clean this up. This is gonna get scrappy really soon when these bases are drying up. And Olive in the chat pointed out Lego hadn't seen the third base. Oh, okay, maybe he's seen it now. But maybe when Olive had wrote that, he had not. But yeah, Kipo's gonna turn his attention to some real damage here and actually decimates the third base of Lego. And that is probably checkmate. So far, I'm a little bit sad. Like, great job from Kipo. I think he deserves this win. He's been playing a fantastic game, but I was really looking forward to this devolving to a scrappy match when the economies start to dry up. But I think Kipo should win now that he killed that third base. Even if Lego holds here, I mean, it's 0 farms to 8 now, right? Lego Man is aware of this, so... I don't know what the move is from Lego. He can stop the starvation with that farm as long as he keeps this mill alive, but Kipo's getting too much of an edge, and yeah, Lego's gonna go ahead and tap out. Point on the board for Kipo. Really well played. Really well played from both sides, but very impressed tactically there with Kipo. Alright. Players deciding on what they want. Sorry again, just doing some coordination in the background. Alto. Okay, players are deciding on what they want. Okay, I think players are deciding what they want here for their composition. Kipo changing things up quite heavily. Actually, both players changing it up. And here we go. It was a little bit long of a deck selection there, wasn't it? Maybe somebody had to get up and grab a drink or something. In the right-hand side, we've got Lego Man, and over on the left, Kipo. Both sides with some pretty drastically different decks. I like this. Wolf Fox from Lego with the balloon. Be really cool. Actually, both sides with balloons, so oh god. I hope this doesn't devolve into a balloon wall war. Jeez. This is a cool map. I like this map a lot. I like that there's two big attack paths that could create a very dynamic game. You know, imagine Kipo's moving his army this way at the same time Lego's moving his army like that. This base up here, good God, that is so oppressive. If Kipo just put some balloons on the edge right here, I mean, look how hard that would be for Lego to get to that. The ramp is all the way on the other side. As far as Lego goes, and again, there's this high ground right here. That's a little bit of another advantage for Kipo. This is definitely a better map for Kipo the more I'm looking at it, to be frank. Lego Man, he's got this nice little natural base, right? You know? Little pocket. But after that, it's going to be hard to expand. You know, if he expands up here, there's this base from Kipo nearby. Expanding down here would be very difficult because of ramping here. So let's see how this plays out. Both players going to expand pretty quickly. Kipo going to go right into cams. I think that's smart on a big wonky map like this. You're probably not worried about it being rushed or anything. So yeah, it makes sense. Go ahead and get into that tier 2. I like this. I like these opening builds. Lego's gonna try to punish this, but again, I think the map is just too weird to get here in time. Like, this cam's gonna be ready. Yeah, these squirrels are still moving. Lego, just be careful. Oh, you know what? He might. Yeah, get a little poking on this gristmill, I suppose. Can 4 squirrels kill a chameleon? I don't know. That's two squirrels just getting bapped down. Nice try by Lego here, but he is gonna have to go home for now. Gonna lose another. Okay, only lost 2 squirrels, so not a super big deal. But Kipo feeling a little emboldened. No, okay, just gonna go home for now. Both players farming up, getting their camps. I wonder who, like, I don't know. Does Kipo have the better late game? It used to be, like, a year or 2 ago, one of the best decks was Owl. Well, one of the best late game comps was, like, Owl, Skunk, Falcon, with, like, a couple pigeons in there, too. So Kipo kind of has that going, right? Like, this Owl, Skunk, Falcon comp. He's got the chameleons to help get him through the mid-game. But I imagine when we get to the late game... Well, I don't know. Chameleons stack really well, too, though, so... Yeah, look at this. Kipo already taking the space, and I'm sure Kipo's going to throw a balloon right here. Why would you not? If Kipo does not put a balloon here, he needs to turn in his balloon license, okay? I mean, that is just such a good spot for a balloon. Yeah, Kipo's really going to be aggressive. Probably, he doesn't even need the balloon, to be fair, but I don't know, I just really want to see one right there. I love it when people abuse the terrain. That's what makes... Oh, look at this. Super forward balloon. Yeah, and again, I mean, Kipo really stretching his legs all over this map. He's taken all of the mills that I would consider kind of his already. Great gas from Kipo. Farm went down, okay. Oh, but the wolf is here, okay. Alright, that gives me some hope for Lego. I feel like Kipo's really far ahead right now. But with the wolf coming out, maybe Lego can get back into this. I mean, this space is dead whenever Kipo feels like taking it. So does Lego try to get up here? I don't know. The problem for Lego is that he really needs a third base. He either needs a third base or he needs to knock out Kipo before Kipo's third base really starts paying off. But I think we're already getting to that point in this game, though. You know, these few farms from Kipo have been out and about for a long time. The Wolf Fox, I don't know how good it's going to be against the Owls, to be honest. I mean, if the cams can kind of soak the mice hits, I guess, or kill the mice pretty quickly, and then a Wolf Buff Fox, I mean, could gun down an Owl in a couple seconds. I don't really like these balloons from Lego. The problem is that they aren't securing a territory. Like, these balloons from Kipo are securing his 3rd and 4th, where these balloons from Lego are just kind of protecting his main. And you really can't turtle in Tooth and Tail. You've got to. It's expand or die, so I think Lego needs to be more serious about this base up top. I think he needs to sell these balloons and just put 240 food worth of farms up here. Because Lego needs to be the aggressor. I would love to see Lego even propose a base trade and just attack through the counterclockwise route rather than punch in where Kipo's ready for it. But this Fox is going to start getting some hits. And I don't know, like, I think a base... Not necessarily a base trade, because Kipo might not commit to it, but here we go. This Skunk Gas getting a lot of damage in. Lego Man gonna move forward, needs to gun down this balloon, needs to also be careful not to lose his commander. Nicely done here by Lego, but he needs to win this fight very hard. He needs to win this fight so hard that he can keep stomping through and destroy the 3rd base of Kipo. If he doesn't do that, or if he doesn't get a sufficient amount of structures, kill these owls! Oh my god! Lego, get the shots! Oh, dude, this other owl has to die. Like, Lego has to keep winning this fight really hard. Okay, I think Lego's actually doing it. Yeah, this is exactly what he needed. He killed the 3rd base. He should really finish off that owl. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I think this is too much damage. GG from Kipo is called. Nicely played there by Lego. I love seeing people win underdog map RNG spawns. Like, Lego realized how bad that map was for him, and he made the play. And he moved out as needed. Alright, here we go. Okay, sorry. Trying to keep up with the organization in the Discord. I think we have the 2v2 lined up after this game. And what do we got this time? Lego Man over on the right and Kipo on the left. Kipo back to a similar deck what he used in game 1. Instead of Lizards, though, he's got the turrets. And meanwhile, Lego Man actually keeping that same deck he used last game. I really like this from Lego. I might actually start using this deck. This is very similar to what I play from Lego Man here. I just don't take the balloon. I'll normally take a second tier 1 like Mole or Lizard or something. But I do like the balloon in it. I think the balloon's a pretty strong unit in the current meta. Mostly because snakes can't hit it, cams can't hit it. You know, it's going to do well against the boar, against the fox. So yeah, I mean, the balloon does well against cam, boar, fox, snake, skunk, right? It's mostly just the squirrels and falcons that can even hit the thing. Okay, quick expo from Lego. Pretty even map. This is nice for the final match here, the best of 3. TRG looking for a point here, so Kipo winning this would tie up the series 1-1. I think both teams are 2-1 right now. We both won 2 games. 2 of our clan wars and lost 1. So this is actually a pretty important match just for the clan wars in general. Like, whoever wins here is going to be in the lead, because if I'm correct, nobody's won 3 matches, right? I think the most wins so far, there's been 3 weeks. This is week 4. And I don't think any team is undefeated. I think the most wins any team has is 2. So whoever wins this is gonna be in the lead, if that makes sense. Right now, it's like a bunch of teams are tied with 2 points. But of course, you know, the other games today will affect that as well. Alright, pretty mirror game so far. Beautiful balloon there by Lego. And if Kipo doesn't see that, oh no. Oh my god. Lego's just gonna get this balloon up scot-free. That is huge. It's gonna provide him so much vision that's gonna be hard for Kipo to deal with. And Lego is gonna start this engagement, try to back Kipo up. Look at this choke right here, the balloon. Kipo's still... He might know about it, he just hasn't seen it. Like, he's probably been shot by it. The one thing that Kipo does have going for him, though, is that his third bait... Yeah, now he definitely knows about it. The third base is a lot easier for Kipo. I mean, I guess Lego would have to take that 12 o'clock. Which, honestly, now that I'm looking at it closer, isn't as bad as it looks, because Kipo does have to come all the way around here to get up to it, which is around the middle of the map. So if Lego can defend this point, he can defend his third. So yeah, I guess looking at it more closely, I think that's not a crazy third for Lego. I mean, obviously the third base for Kipo is better, but Lego, I think, can reasonably take that 12 o'clock as a third if we get to that point. Kipo, however, or Foxing it up. Lego Man with the wolf a little bit ahead. Who knows about who's tier 3? Looks like Kipo's about to see the wolf if he hadn't seen it already. And Lego Man has not seen the tier 3 yet from Kipo. Last time we saw these armies collide... No, I'm sorry, that was a different comp. Lego had a different comp that time. Lego needs to see the boar. He's got a lot of tier 1. And if he doesn't scout this boar in time, that could be bad. Actually, he did see the boar. Okay, he should be selling down on the tier 1. Actually going a lot of cams. I would expect more falcons, especially because he hadn't seen the fox yet. Okay, this is gonna be cool. Who do I think is gonna have the better comp? That's a lot of cams out of Lego, man. That is a lot of chameleons. And the balloons here, too, are gonna zone the fox. But Kipo does have the third base up and running. This is hard to call. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It feels like Lego, but if the engagement goes right for Kipo, if he keeps the fox alive, if he gets a lot of value with it, we have a little bit of base trading going on. Kipo needs to go in, though, because Lego did get a head start, and I think Lego's got a higher DPS comp. But now, Kipo's cut off from reinforcements, so bam, okay, that's huge. Lego Man has no more money, so he's got to completely decimate this engagement, and it looks like he is so far. He already killed the fox. You know, I mean, he won that, but did he win it hard enough? He did keep the wolf alive. Kipo can run home, maybe sell off the boar. He needs just as much tier 1 as he can right now. He needs to stabilize. He actually keeps the boar warrant. I think that's a big mistake from Kipo, but I guess not. It's not like he's very supply blocked at the moment. If Kipo holds right here, that's it. That's game. Lego Man has to win with this engagement. Kipo is so far ahead in farms. Like, Lego Man has to win right here, right now. He's got 4, 5 buffed up chameleons. I don't know, man. Lego's getting the momentum. And that's it. Kipo taps. Oh, man. What great games. Nicely done there by Lego Man. Which puts Premium Bow, or Pboop, up 2-0. Alright. going right into the 2v2. So it's going to be Kerpa, Zen, versus Premium Bow, Scav, Password, Clan Wars, Lobby, up, go, 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 go. Okay, not so bad. We had a bit of a rough start, I think, today, but it all pulled together. We haven't had a lot of downtime. Alright, just gotta wait for these players to get in. Yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks Eel. Everybody who helped step up and get everything kind of figured out here at the last minute. I appreciate it. Alright, people should be joining. Sorry, everybody, just checking in. I apologize, like, match entry failed. Let me rehost. Okay. Creates. Alright, alright. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Alright. So, TRG needs to win this, and then I already have replays of Effigy and Sassy. And they need to win that too, and then there could be an ace match. Also at 3 o'clock, okay, yay, people are joining. About 2 hours from now, Urbane Olive will be streaming. And then in about 4 hours from now, is Tander Draco casting today, or did Strawberry pick it up? Yep. Yes. Okay, cool. Strawberry's gonna be casting. Alright, so we just gotta wait for some more folks to hop in. Oh, I should probably update the scoreboard here. Let me see. Who is it? Kerpa? It's Zen Kerp. Zen Kerp versus Scavbo. Alright, nice. Alright, we got 2 players in, 2 out of 4. Moving right along. One from each side. Oh no! No! Where'd Scav go? Now I'm lonely. It's just me and Kerpa. Yeah, what are the scores right now? Let me see. So Totoro Gang has 2 points. Yep. Okay. So Totoro Gang is 2-1, and Pboop's 2-1. Mice Musketeers and Badger Missionaries are both 2-1, 2-1. Okay, so whoever wins between this clan war, Pboop and TRG, and whoever wins between Badger Missionary and Mice Musketeer, those 2 teams are going to be like in the top running. Alright, I think people are having trouble joining my lobby. I am gonna restart Tooth and Tail. So let me pop to a break screen. Do. Okay. Alright. Here we go. We are back. Just had to quickly passes JoJo, my man. All right, observer. All right, we got 2. We got 3. We just need a scav. I'm sure he's coming. Thanks everybody for your patience. Just gotta wrangling people live sometimes. Is an effort. Kerp is mad. Pboop took Bellified. All right, here we go. We're close. We just need a snake. Or a scav. He goes by scav now. Alright, scav is relogging. And Premium Boat did give up Bellified for Kerpa. What a bro. What a Chad. What else has been going on with me, I guess? Not a whole lot. Living life, you know? I'm really enjoying the Minnesota weather up here. It's beautiful outside. Like, I grew up in Florida my whole life, so it's stank-ass hot, like, all year long. You know, humidity and all that. So, it's like blowing my mind that it's June and it's like 60, 65 out. It feels great. Been mountain biking. I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons with some of my friends from Florida. That's been fun. My buddy Corey has been DMing. I passed the torch to him. My buddy Monk passed the torch to me to DM, and I DM'd for a few years, and then now I passed it to Corey, so I'm a proud nerd. He's doing great. Absolutely. We're playing on Roll20 and Discord and stuff. Just a fun way to keep in touch with friends. Been playing a lot of FF14. I've been starting to raid, doing Savage raids. I've cleared all the extreme trials in Walker. I've cleared the first 2 Savage raids. Looking forward to Prague on the 3rd Savage. Yeah. That's playing in my band. That too. That's always fun. But here we go. Everybody's ready. We got Zen Kerp versus Scav Bo. Premium Bo deck. I love it. Dude, just go full pile, Premium. Come on. Lizard, pure defense. Let's go. Alright, so TRG needs this win. I already have the last game replays, so regardless, I will cast that just because I've got it already, you know? Might as well let those players get their screen time. Little bit of cast and action for them. But TRG needs to win this to stay in the match. They need to win this 2v2, and then they also need to win the replay that I have, and then they need to win the best of 1 ace. So it's not impossible, but it's very favored for Pboop right now. Thanks again, Eel, for stepping in and helping us keep the show moving. The show must go on, right? So big shout out to him, and then all the players who are ready today, thank you so much for being in position. Of course, all you wonderful people in the chat. Here we go. 2v2 time. Oh geez, look how far they are. Down here in the bottom left, we've got Scavbo, representing Pboop. And up top, we've got Zenkerp, representing Totoro Gang. Look how far these guys are. I guess it's not crazy far. It's nice having the expansion in the middle. Map looks okay, I guess. I think it's a little, maybe, yeah, it looks a little bit favored for Pboop, but not by a lot. I think it's just easier for Pboop to get second bases up. But I mean, these are pretty reasonable. Like, the only thing is that when this base gets taken, it's really going to start a war. 5-farm Lizards from Kerpa, 4-farm double from Zen. So, TRG is coming out hot. It looks like Scav did realize it. Pboop is starting to throw down some Warrens. Will TRG commit? They've got some... I think they can kill a pig if they go in right now. They've got plenty of lizards. Yeah, they might even get 2 pigs. Ooh, this is not looking good. I would stay for the second pig. Do it! Yeah, there you go. Nicely done. Nice rush there by TRG. I think that was #worth. Let's see how Pboop decides to respond. If they're going to try to return the favor, maybe drag it out. There's a couple different ways they could get ahead. They could try to be, or recover, I guess. Pboop could try to be greedy, sell off some Warrens. But the aggression doesn't appear to be done yet from TRG. Moving out again with these lizards. Maybe thinking about pouncing on Premium Bow here. So yeah, nicely done. TRG will take a bit of an advantage here in the early game. But that's going to matter less and less as the game progresses. Once we start getting into 2 bases and stuff like that, the economic difference is going to become more and more negligible. Nice scouts here by Scav. Zen really wants to get something done with these lizards, but I think killing the couple pigs early was fine. Like, that really delayed Scav getting to 8 farms. I think TRG has a nice advantage. They don't need to do anything crazy and throw it away losing lizards. Second base is starting to come out. So far just for Zen, Premium Bow taking his second as well. Looks like Scav, so only Kerpa. But again, Kerpa's second base, I mean, this is the one I think that's going to start the war, you know? Kerpa instead opting to get into a tier 2 rather than expand. Zen really throwing down some farms here. Actually going to sell off a couple. Just trying to mind game the opponent. Maybe make the opponents overcommit to farms. Great scouting here from Pboop. They see what's going on. But again, Zen with a little bit of the mind games. Pboop thinks that he's invested more into the economy than he has. Zen still looking around. Oh. Gonna start throwing down these defenses. Defenses are really good in 2v2. They're just an awesome tool to split the map in an advantageous way. You want to use your defenses to secure more mills, right? So if your team secures like 7 of the mills, the opponent's team only secured like 4 or 5, based on where the defense kind of draws the battle lines. I mean, that could literally be it right there. You know, war of attrition, eventually the team with the more mills is going to win. Kerpa with a lot of units right now. This minefield from Pboop. Is it just me or mine? I mean, are mines good right now? What's the consensus from, I don't know, any high-level players in the chat? Do you all like mines? I feel like mines are okay. I don't think that I see them, like, really devastating an army. But, like, 1 or 2 mines in a tier 1 engagement still makes a big difference. Alright, 1 ferret going down. Nicely done by Pboop. These mines buying him a little bit of time. Kerpa does know that there are mines around, so trying to be cautious about that. And Premium Bow's got his own ferrets. here to do some sieging as well. And what's Scav been up to? Scav's actually getting into a wolf, so Premium Bow kind of keeping them busy at the moment. I'm a little bit worried if Zen's also going into a badger, so we got some tier 3 on the way. This is turning out to be a really fun 2v2. A lot of times 2v2s, I mean, a lot of the 2v2s I've seen, you can come down to like throwing tier 1 at each other until somebody folds, but yeah, we're gonna get into some tier 3, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I've even seen tier 3 in the 2v2 event yet. Big engagement coming up, but Premium Bow left the fight in the 2v1 a little bit as Scav's units are rallying over. Scav really doesn't have a lot to help out here. This balloon getting some work done though in the backline here for Premium Bow. Scav is kind of powering up right now. He hasn't reached his final form. You know, he's building his cams. He's trying to get the wolf. But he did quickly make some moles to come over here and try to help. And Premium Bow actually, oh, I think Premium's commander went down. That's pretty bad. But enough units here on the front to buffer. And if Pboop can get this mill here, that'd be huge. I feel like Zensej might be the unsung hero of this game, though, because he got a full second base economy. He's got the Badger out. I think he's in a great position to just start throwing down more and more lizards. He's got the best economy in the game. Scav's not too far behind him. Premium Bow's second base is not that bad either, but Premium Bow's second is under fire, right? So Kerpa's second and Premium Bow's second will probably get taken out, in my opinion. Like, it's really Scav and Zen who have the safe economies at the moment. No pigeons here to heal up this Badger is a bit unfortunate for TRG. More and more shelling continuing on. This 1 HP ferret, oh yeah. Okay, the wolf is almost here for Scav. And both sides doing a good job defending at the moment. Zensej having to use all his micro to do some dancing here. The ferrets, you know, inaccurate units when things move, so essentially you can mitigate and minimize ferret damage by dancing your units around. Another balloon coming up though, and as these balloons creep more and more forward, that will eventually stop the ferret harassment here for Premium Bow. Ooh, some good pickups in the last few seconds for Premium though. He killed a tier 2, he killed a balloon, started to get a lot of value. But again, Zen's economy is through the roof. Premium Bow's actually not doing bad. He needs to creep up his balloons, though. And the wolf is here for Scav. He's going to bring it back onto his piggies. And is Scav thinking about coming around? Actually, really good timing here for Scav as Zen is moving around with these lizards. But Scav is in position to block this. However, if Zen sneaks that bill out, that could be huge, because Zen has a lot of dangerous defense, you know, gone unnoticed. And look at this, Scav is actually rampaging all into Zensej's base. The Badger is just taking so long to get here. Meanwhile, who's winning on the Pboop, the Premium Bow Kerpa front? It still looks pretty even, but at the end of the day, Premium Bow was able to get out a lot more farms, so Kerpa does not have as strong of an economy here. And only on 2 ferrets compared to 4. Looks like Alto was able to hold. But I think that was cash money for Scav there. I think he got good value with that attack. He kept the wolf alive, which is very important. Now he can come over here and try to whoop up Premium Bow's units. Scav kept his tier 1 on the other side of the base, so worried about a runaround attack. But it looks like Pboop is going to defend this just fine. Don't lose the Badger. Oh, there are pigeons here. Kerpa does have pigeons, okay. This game has been ridiculous. It's actually starting to go pretty long. We're gonna be at a 10-minute game here soon. Lots and lots of cannon fire from both sides through these ferrets. Badger hasn't died yet. Whoop hasn't died yet. We're gonna have to start thinking about third bases here shortly. Poor Kerpa has not even been able to put farms on his second base. I was pretty correct in saying, though, that this was going to be the battlefield, you know, because this second base from Kerpa is just very difficult. And arguably, I mean, so is Premium's, but... Alright, we're all a bunch of 3-farm Andys at this point. Who's even gonna be able to take a third? I mean, it looks like Team Pboop on the 9 o'clock position that Zen had scooped up. That looks like a viable third base. That one that's kind of in the center of the map, not so much. And this one, not so much. Yeah, so I feel like the only third base that's going to be easy to take is at 9 o'clock, and Zen's already invested the $60 into taking the mill, so he will know when Team Pboop tries to go and claim that. Premium Bo going to move out, though, with a bunch of lizards. See what he can get done. He's going to force Zen onto starvation. Oh, and he's just going to go for the snipe. He's going to come in and kill Zen. Premium Bo, he's got 12 lizards here. That is plenty to knock this out, and there it is. Oh no, Zen's still alive. That's right, he's got this 9 o'clock base. Oh, meanwhile, over on the side, is this allowing TRG to gain some headway? Doesn't look like it. And Premium Boat does find that last base, is going to take it out, and that should be GG for Zen. Sent to the kitchens. Kerpa going to follow. And that's it. The back and forth. It's not even really back and forth. It was just kind of like a stalemated game, right? Like, with the constant shelling on the second bases between Premium Bow and Kerpa, and then at some point Premium Bow's like, alright, I've had enough of this, and just snipes all the gristmills with his lizards, and that's it. Alright, these players, let's see what they go for in the next match here. Once again, everybody, thanks for tuning in or checking this out on YouTube, and in about an hour and a half, Urbane Olive will be casting as well. But then following up a little bit later tonight, we're going to have Strawberry casting. So really cool. Strawberry, old school caster. He used to cast with me way back in the day, like 2017. Man, I can't believe it's been 5 years. I've been casting this game for 5 years, you guys. Almost. About September. Yeah, a few more months, and it's going to be 5 years. It's crazy. It's a fun hobby. I enjoy it. Tooth and Tail is... I like to joke around and say it's my esports caster simulator. Okay, it looks like Pboop needs a moment. Oh yeah, you gotta get some water. Heartseed says, "Wow, dedication, thanks, Stealthiest." No, thank you guys. I mean, I don't organize anything. Like, I think I've organized 1 or 2 events, but I mean, I mostly just... I used to do the replay casting show, but I don't do that anymore. So, I mean, the only reason I'm here casting is because the community organized this event, you know? So, as long as people keep organizing events, I will keep covering them. That's the deal. Here we go. Let's see what these players pull out this time. It would be cool to see some Owl. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Owl in this event. We saw a bit of owl play earlier by Kipo, where the Wolf Fox was able to take it out in cams. Boar Badger from Zen, that's interesting. And barbed wire? Okay. Looks like Premium Bow. Gonna go for something pretty similar to what he did last time. I think it's a strong style. I mean, it worked well last game. It's a little bit unintuitive, I think. I wouldn't expect it to be as good as it was. But I think part of that was the map. Kerpa does have the ferret balloon as well. Kerpa's got the pigeons. I think Kerpa's deck's pretty similar. No squirrels, though. Actually, no squirrels at all from TRG. That's interesting. Alright, here we go. TRG needs to win 2 in a row to stay in the matchup today. In the bottom, Zenkerp. And in the top, Scavbo is what I've named them. Okay, you know, this map here looks better for TRG. If you kind of split it in the natural position, that's 5 bases for Pboop. And 7 for TRG. So TRG does have a bit of the gristmill advantage. However, it's tough to say that. By the way, we got a 4-farm double coming out from Pboop. It does get scouted. And Scav is not rushing also, which is going to make it a bit weaker. I think what's really strong... I think we had to ban, back in the day when we did 2v2 tournaments, I want to say there was a tournament where we banned, like, both players opening 4-farm double lizard because it was just too oppressive. You know, like 12 lizards showing up like super early. Yeah, this is weird. Like, I feel like a lot of these mills, it's gonna be really hard to take, right? Like, what situation would it be where one team has one of these mills here in the center of my screen and the other has the other, right? Like, that's never gonna happen. So where are the easy bases? I mean, obviously this one from Zen makes sense. This one on the high ground probably for Kerpa makes sense. Or does Kerpa take one of these middle gristmills, start throwing up balloons? I think this is going to be really interesting, to be honest. Like, even taking a second base is going to be a little challenging for Pboop, I think. Scav going right into Skunk. I mean, maybe Scav takes this one, or Premium Bow does, and then this one is the other one? I don't know. But I feel like both teams should probably start thinking about these middle mills and throwing down balloons and barbed wire and what have you. Just because, I mean, whoever takes this area, I really think this game's going to come down to whoever controls the center of the map here. You know? Like, you could lock the opponent out of so many mills if you get that map control. If you get the balloons down, your army in position. Oh, nice clear there from Premium Bow, not losing a single lizard to kill that mill, or that wire rather. Kerpa looking around with his own lizards, getting into some skunks. Falcons on the way as well, so starting to get into tier 2 from all sides. Nobody's expanded yet besides Zen. There we go, Kerpa throws down a base. No farms on these expansions, and I wonder if Premium Bow is... Interesting mine placement there right next to his warrants, but I think that's good against chameleons. That's just a lot of mines. Not doing anything. 120 bucks. Yeah, I was curious if Pboop was even going to bother expanding, or if they were going to gear up to really go for it. But here we go. Taking these center mills, and again, Premium Bow Does have the ferrets, does have the turrets and balloons, so... But the balloons are already coming up for Kerpa. This is going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to this. Alright, player is still setting up. Scav, I guess, canceled his expansion? He's just going right for the wolf. Or on the way as well. And is Premium Bow gonna commit to balloons? I'd like to see him get rid of these mines back here and go balloons, but I think he's just keeping those mines there in case of a counterattack. Little investment in security. Start looking for some ferret harassment, but the problem for Premium Bow this game is that Kerpa does have the balloon advantage, so this balloon's allowing Kerpa to get so much vision. But once the balloon comes up for Premium Bow, it's going to be a little bit even. Curious if Kerpa will commit to 4 ferrets or if he's just going to stick with 2. Premium Bow playing pretty much the same way he did last time. Ooh, Zensej. Getting ready for the counter, or the sneaky attack. Here we go. Zensej moving in. Oh, he's just going to try to knock out Scav, but Scav has this other mill, but it's still building. Oh my god, it barely got up in time. Oh no, is he going to deny the wolf? Yeah, the wolf comes out, but it's going to die immediately. Oh my god, does he get it out? Oh no. Okay, but Zensej lost a lot of his lizards there. However, Scav is severely crippled. Nice play there by Zen. Yeah, Zen lost a bunch of lizards, but hey, he's already almost rebuilt all those. No big deal. Definitely worth. And Premium Bow is trying to compensate by building more and more balloons here. This is a good choke for Pboop to defend at. The Falcons up here to keep the ferrets from Premium Bow back. He should have engaged on them right there. Kind of surprised he didn't. Ooh, careful with your board, brother! Don't let your board die to ferrets! Alright, the board is going to be okay for now. The owl is here for Kerpa. This is starting to look better and better for TRG, I think. I mean, Premium Bow has several balloons here, which is nice. So that's kind of dissuading TRG from going in, but I'm curious if TRG just like went for it. If they would win this engagement. But I guess now that the owls are in the mix, might as well let the mice kind of come in. But I mean, Premium Bow is really good with his ferret control, and is just going to also get a lot of value over time. Kerpa running a bit low on money. Oh, that's a big thing I didn't mention. I mean, look at this for Premium Bow. He's got a full second base. His economy is much better than anybody else's at the moment. And slowly but surely, Scav is trying to get back into this. Are we gonna go for it? Okay, here we go. TRG moving in. So much skunk gas from both sides. I don't know, that defense from Premium Bow is so good. 4 balloons, 2 turrets. Not enough, not even close. The units go down for Pboop, but the defense stays. Yeah, 4 owls is brutal. And Premium Bow's economy right now is through the roof. So he's going to be able to rebuild pretty easily. I don't see how TRG can come back into this. I mean, that fight was so good for Pboop. Mostly lizards from Zen. Another boar on the way. Kerpa starving. I mean, they gotta find another angle of attack or something. They gotta, like, sneak in this way. And knock out, you know, these remaining Warrens. Start trying to clean up the base. I just don't think that they've got enough juice here to bust through all that defense. Kerpa literally starving out. He needs to build a farm. He's got 60 food. And pushing in. We're looking to eliminate Scav, and the job is done. Now Pboop is in a 1v2. Nice call there by TRG. Very smart. Just go ahead and sacrifice some units, and now we're in a 1v2. Now Premium Bow does kind of have the advantage here, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe only for so long, though. Like, it's only a matter of time until TRG, you know, two players. Two heads are better than one, as they say. So yeah, I think, let's see how Premium Bow can do. He can only turtle for so long. He needs to actually get in here and get some damage done. He's got to leave the safety of the balloons to win the game. Or does he? He's just gonna build. Maybe he could probably replace some of these balloons. I think investing in economies is good, especially Zen. Like letting Kerpa dance up here with the ferrets. Alright, Zen's just gonna come in and clean up all of the structures here from Premium Bow. I'm surprised he's prioritizing the mill. But he should be able to kill like everything. Some of these mines will go off, but I don't feel like they're gonna do that much. Lizard's coming back from Pboop. Kerpa trying to use this time, but nice army placement here from Premium Bow. Doesn't lose any ferrets while away. This is crazy. Alright. I don't know. I don't think he can... it's tough, right? Like, Zen and Kerpa, they just have better tools for the late game, in theory. Falcons, and Cams, and Badgers, and Owls. I mean, Premium Bow literally just has Squizzard Ferret, the rest of its defense. And again, while Premium Bow is busy with Kerpa on the front lines, Zen is going to sneak in the back, continue to knock out Warrens, and if he hits this base... Meanwhile, Premium Bow, though, is able to get in and put Kerpa back on starvation. Now, Kerpa needs to take a mill. And yeah, Zen does find the space. He's going to clean up some of that economy of Premium Bow. Alright, Kerpa on starving here. This is a little bit rough. Keep in mind it takes 20 seconds for a mill, so Kerpa's got plenty of time. He's going to have to sell something else off too, maybe the lizards. Alright, Premium Bow tech switching into mass lizards. He's getting ready for that base trade. He's going to start trying to run around the map. And Harlem Globetrotter on him here. Every piece of food is important. This is getting scrappy. A 12-minute 2v2 here. I'm going a little bit long. Alright, Premium Bow. Now he's got the lizards. Now he can be sneaky on the map. But Kerpa and Zen are going to try to return the favor. They just got to kill this one mill. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of defenses here, but can you break through it? Can you kill it? I think they can with nothing defending it. The lizards from Premium Bow need to rush back home. And I think that's going to be it. TRG is going to take it right here. GG. Nicely tried by Premium Bow to win that in a 1v2 scenario. Great game from all sides, really. I think Zen, probably the MVP there. He had some really good lizard run-bys, some really good calls, I think, on his team, like to go in there and finish Scab off. Let's see it! Let's see if we get to the ace match. If TRG wins here, they get a point on the board. And then the last game is replays, so I got that. We can go right into the replays after this. I do want to cast those replays either way, even if Pboop wins right here. I am getting a little worn. but I can power through. Yeah, that was a great match. Okay. This is for the marbles. This is for all the marbles here. Can TRG win this one, get a point on the board, and still be in the running to win today? If Premium Bow and Scav win here, that's it. Premium Bow or Pboop wins the match today, the clan war today. But we'll still watch the replay set that I have. Either way, just for fun. For the hype. Ooh, ESL is on. I might watch that after this. Relax a little bit before D&D tonight. Go frump on the couch, as we call it. Was TRG favorite, was still cool. Honestly, I mean, it kind of was, but the position that Premium Bow got in the middle of the map, I mean, really turned the tables there a bit. I think Zen, you know, I think people underestimated that backdoor entrance that Zen really utilized, if that makes sense. I think that's really what it came down to. In the bottom left, Kerpa and Zen, and in the top right, Premium Bow and Scav. And this is a 2v2 map. Look at this. Alright, it is a bit... I kind of wish these mills weren't here, because this is obviously favored towards Pboop. But, oh man. Imagine if there was one mill, like, instead of this mill being here, it was like over here, you know? But TRG needs to adapt to that. They need to see, okay, you know, Pboop has third bases, we don't, so we need to play a two-base game. But I love this map. Other than that, I think it's very balanced. Cool little swampy marsh in the middle with lots of bridges. Both teams kind of on their own side of the swamp. Both teams have easy access to natural expansions. So this is great. Again, it is a shame that Pboop has third bases and TRG doesn't, but TRG's got to adapt to that. They got to play a one or two base game. I mean, that's all there is to it. And Kerpa does have, like, artillery, you know, and Zen has balloons, so they could essentially, you know, pressure this area with balloon, with artillery. And Premium Bow with a very different deck this time. Scav as well. Actually, it's it's funny because the decks are a bit backwards to the map gen. Right? Like, Pboop has very tier 1, tier 2, you know, 1 to 2 base kind of comps. You know, just a lot of tier 1, some cams, some mines. Very similar decks, to be honest. Meanwhile, Kerpa and Zen, TRG, has all the tier 3, has all the defenses, all the good stuff for the late game. But they don't want this game to go too long because, again, the third base disparity. However, I mean, you can utilize these tools, right? The tier 3 on 1 to 2 base. Look at this, we even see Zen going for that board already. So this is going to be a big scout for Premium Bow if they can see that. Or Warren. I don't think so. They have not seen it yet. Scav going to move in for a scout. The defense is already coming up. This map gen, I don't know why I love this map gen so much. Like, it's really cool to me for some reason. Alright, still no confirmation on the board for Pboop. Ooh, Scav. Getting scabby. Getting dirty, throwing out some moles. How many moles are we talking here? Oh, Zen's spider sense is tingling though. Oh, Zen was coming down here to take this base. But then sees the moles. Alerts his ally. And here we go. This is going to be really bad for Pboop, I think. It's going to be a 1v2 here. However, keep in mind, Zen is investing in this board. This board is going to be huge. Alright, Pboop just needs to Sacrifice the second base. I would not engage yet. Oh man, but that went down so fast. That really didn't buy any time. Premium Boat looking for the kill right here, right now. This blue's gonna help pick up a couple of reinforcements along the way. But is Premium Boat just gonna push in and deal critical damage? The boar is almost done. They're trying to snipe Kerpa. They're going for it. Oh, the boar isn't gonna defend. Oh my god, is it 10 HP? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Kerpa lives. Pboop committed so hard to kill this. Oh, the moles! The moles are gonna finish the job. Oh my god, Scav. Oh, now Zen is left at a 1v2. And the board is just not gonna be enough. Scav with the moles just won the game. Those two moles just got it all done. Damn. That was crazy. Oh, poor Zen. I don't think it can there's no way. He's in a 1v2, but he doesn't have any advantage. You know, he's pretty similar to what the enemy's got, both army-wise, economy-wise. Yeah, he's got the boar, but, I mean, the boar's not gonna win the whole game for you. It is a strong unit, but it's not that strong. Yeah, I think Zen's gotta be sneaky. Picking up this campfire is a good idea. Oh, I can't believe those moles from Scav, man. 2 moles. Alright, Zen, go for it. Well, I mean, okay. Nice sells from Scav. I was gonna say, you know, Zen grabbing all those pickups there would have been nice. Premium Bow's got the second base. I mean, there's just no way, unfortunately. What's going on here? A little glitch? You see that? Huh. Is this supposed to indicate chameleons? What does that symbol even mean? I don't know, if Zen can somehow get in a 1v1 here, and it looks like he's trying to go in on Scav. Scav did kill this campfire though, so... Oh, he left his boar back here. Interesting. I wonder how well this is gonna work. Nah, this board should go down. Zen's gonna fight to his heart's content, but... Oh, there's just no way. I wish I could hype this up. Oh, man. Those moles for Scav were so good, but it was so hyped that they, like, barely held, and Kerpa was still in it, and then they're going to counterattack, and then all of a sudden Scav, with the two hero moles, just go in there and kill Kerpa. That was crazy. So, GG. Thanks again, everybody, who was able to play live today. I know it was a bit stressful at the beginning, but I think everything went smoothly. So yeah. Alright, so Pboop wins the day, which puts Clan Pboop 3-1 for the record in TRG 2-2. But Sassy and Effigy played their games in advance. They got me the replays, and I'd like to, yeah, I'd like to finish the stream off here with this series. Maybe TRG will get a point on the board. If I can use my scoreboard here. Okay. Whoop. Nice. Alright, here we go. Game 1. Let's see the beginner replays. Yep. In the bottom, we've got Effigy. And up top, Sassy Marquez. Now, is this Effigy's first game in the tournament, Winter? I could be wrong, but... Or maybe he just hasn't played a lot. I think he hadn't got to play much yet. And, yeah, Sassy has played a couple of weeks. And these decks, Sassy really dedicated to the Tier 1, Tier 2. I think Sassy looking for a short match here today. Meanwhile, Effigy's got more of a standard split. I don't think Effigy's deck is standard per se, or like a meta deck, but he's got like 2 tier 1, 2 tier 2, a tier 3, and a defense. That's kind of the way that the devs intended Tooth and Tail to be played. That's like the ideal split of units through the tiers and the defense. But FG definitely got their own style on the units that they have decided to go with here. I don't think I've seen Lizard Mole, to be honest. I see Squirrel Mole every now and then. And Sassy, speaking of moles, being a bit dirty here, and will kill the Warren. FG should be canceling that. There he goes. He sells it off. And Sassy's going to head home, so a pretty even trade. I think a mole died there, so actually, that might have been better for Effigy. A lot of lizards coming out, but Sassy's deck is just, I mean, 4 tier 1. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see Sassy build like 6, you know, 6 of each or something. Yeah, here come the Toads. All right. Gonna use the Toads versus the Toad Road gang. Did I do good? Did I do good, coach? Man, premium. I can't believe Scab those moles in that last game. That was so crazy. Those 2 moles won the game. Alright, stakes on the way for Effigy. Not really gonna work out though. Well, we'll see, but generally snakes are not good against pure tier 1. I think Effigy's playing a pretty, how do I say it? Like a good evolution, just in general. But I don't think, yeah, based on the context of the opponent, it's the correct stuff to do, if that makes sense. Like, Sassy's just building a lot of tier 1 right now. But we'll see. Actually, you know what? If Effigy can get some moles out to kind of tank on the front, some of the toads and whatnot for the lizards. I mean, if, you know, snakes are surprisingly tanky. Falcons can do a lot of DPS. More falcons here, though. So premium bows. So this means that you are the clan leader of the team that's in first place and the team that's in last place of the event. Is that correct? So does that make you a good or a bad leader? Or are you the Schrodinger's cat of leadership? Simultaneously good and bad at the same time. Until you're observed. Okay, Mole Warren's a little bit too far forward here for Effigy. And I think Sassy's comp is just gonna beat this. Like, again, I see what Effigy's going for. I just don't think they're the right units. Like, if these were cams, you know what I mean? Like, 4 cams, and then a lot of tier 1. Also, like, Sassy went with a lot of tier 1. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm being overly harsh. I'm trying to, like, give a little bit of advice, because I know Effigy's a beginner. But according to the army graph, I mean, that didn't go that bad. Both players getting into the second base here. I think really what went wrong for Effigy was building the Mole Warrens up front. Like, there's nothing wrong with just putting some Mole Warrens in your base if you want the moles to just be part of your comp. The only time you really want to build them forward is if you're trying to hit a timing. Sassy is not a beginner. Sassy is just a low rank player. That sounds meaner to say, I guess, but Sassy's been playing forever, man. I think Effigy's like an actual beginner. I don't know how to say that and not sound mean. Like, Sassy's not a beginner, he's just casual. He's just a casual player. Alright. Owl's on the way for Effigy. That could be really nice. If Effigy gets enough time here for the owls to come out. So both players working on their second bases at the moment. We might have a little bit of downtime here. Sassy does have snakes. Ooh, Effigy needs to be careful. No! Miss Rally here with the snakes. That's a donation to Sassy here. It reminds me of this story. Speaking of snake donation, I'll have to save it if there's an engagement. So British Empire. Oh, hang on. Here we go. We're going to talk about the British Empire. And Sassy's going to move in, and this was really smart from Sassy. You know, obviously, Effigy with a bit of the misplay there, misclick, sent the snakes to their doom. But then Sassy was like, well, that's the advantage I needed to come in here and win the game. So that's going to be it. Sassy takes game number 1. But there was an old story of government incompetence. I can tell that when we start this next replay. As the game gets going here. Alright, in the left, representing TRG, we got Effigy, and over in the bottom right, representing Pboop, Sassy, Marquez. So yeah, so you know British Empire held control over India for a long time, right? And snakes are a really big problem in India. And, you know, venomous snakes and all that. So the British Empire put out a bounty on snakes. And they were like, hey, bring us snake heads, we'll pay you rupees, I think it is, whatever the currency is in India. And then the Indian people quickly realized that they could just breed the snakes and then kill them and turn them into the British for bounties. And they started doing that all over the place, just rampant snake breeding, killing them, turning them into the British. Like, yeah, here we go, here's some snake bounties. And then yeah, then the British kind of realized what was going on and was like, okay, no more bounties, you know, jig's up, we see what you guys are doing. And then all the Indian people just released all those snakes that they were breeding back into the wild. So it ended up making the snake problem even worse. There's your little history lesson about snakes for today. Okay, heat farm double from both sides. Yeah, see, you know what? That story took about 1.5 minutes. So bought the time I needed here. And yeah, we gotta see how the game progresses. Map looks fine, I suppose. Looks a little better for Sassy, I guess, if it goes long. Effigy has nice access to this one base. I think this base is fine too. Curious if Sassy's going to take this or not. It'd be pretty poggers if Effigy could set up a artillery cannon somewhere in this area. It'd be really sick if Effigy took this base and went up to the double high ground and put an artillery up there. Alright, Skunk's on the way from Effigy. I like to change the Skunks this match. I think Effigy realized, alright, Sassy's playing a lot of Tier 1. We get those Skunks in order. Also the Toads as well, I think was a good call. So you've got some Battle Toads to try to trade with the opponents, minimize the explosions. Second base on the way for Sassy. Are we going to get an engagement? Looks like it. And Sassy will take the trade by a pinch. The reason is Effigy has committed into the Skunks, but they weren't there to help out. So nice little victory there for Sassy, but just a punch to Effigy. I don't think Effigy's down and out. I don't think Effigy should be taking this fight, though. Probably needs to go turtle behind their Warrens at the moment. Being a little bit too far forward. Sassy now has a considerable army lead, and let's see if Sassy just tries to close this one out. right here, right now. You know, just won 2 fights. I think after Effigy lost that first fight, it's kind of forgivable, you know. But losing that second one, losing the skunk, now Sassy has quite the advantage. And is looking for that tactical takedown. Gonna let his units rally, heal up a bit. And move in for another engagement. And this is gonna be it. Nicely done there by Sassy. Yeah, I think Effigy, you know, moving out without the skunks, number 1, was an issue. And then number 2, the second move out, also, you know, they should have just waited a little bit more for more reinforcements, or probably tried to bait Sassy to attack in with the defender's advantage. And that should be it. Sassy gonna be able to clean up. Nicely done. Effigy. Gonna try to drag it out. Let's see. Alright. Can Sassy kill him fast enough? What if Effigy came back and won this? No, we'll fast forward it. I mean, the game's pretty much over. Now Sassy's just gotta hunt for that other bill. Actually hasn't even explored up there yet. Oh, the artillery cannon's coming up for Effigy. Never say die. Alright, let's see what happens when Sassy finds it. I think he's 18. I think that's enough. Oh, he needs to go right now. Nice try from Effigy. Good resilience here. But yeah, gonna target it down before it finishes. That's gonna be GG. So congratulations to Team Pboop today for the win. Thanks again, everybody who was able to play their matches live. I appreciate it. And in about an hour, we are gonna hop over to Urban Olive Stream to keep the party going. Yep. So that's gonna be in about 1 hour. So keep an eye out for that. It's always fun, everybody, and I will catch you all next weekend. See ya. Oh, looks like Tosh is live. Let's go raid him. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I might actually play a quick match or two with him. All right, see you, everybody.